Hello students, let's start solving physics paper 2023 Gujarat board. Okay, TV waves range from. This question is directly from theory. Okay, you will find this answer directly and it is the NCERT line and the right answer is this 54 megahertz to 890 megahertz. Okay, it is from chapter number 8. ठीक है. Now for a given electromagnetic wave, the magnitude of electric field is 6.6 volt per meter at a point in a space. The magnitude of magnetic field, very simple. We know that E by B is C. Okay. So magnetic field B is E by C. So 6.6 divided by 3 into 10 to power 8. So it is 2.2 10 to power minus 8. So this is the right answer. Thank you. देखते रहो, कोई डाउट है तो आप मैसेज कर सकते हो. Okay. Small pin fixed on tabletop is viewed from above distance 100 centimeter. By what distance would the pin appear to be raised if it is viewed from same point through a 9 centimeter thick glass? बराबर. तो ये आपको दिया है, दिस इज योर एच ओ. आपको शिफ्ट फाइंड करना है, सो इट इज एच ओ माइनस एच आई. तो एच ओ माइनस एच ओ बाई एन, so it is HO n minus 1 by n. Your HO is 9. 1.5 minus 1 upon 0.5. Okay, sorry, 1.5. So it is 9 into 0.5 divided by 1.5. तो ये 6 यानी it is 3 centimeter. ओके, मेरे हिसाब से काफी आसान. This question is also directly from theory. Amount of Rayleigh scattering. तो आपको पता है Rayleigh scattering की जो scattered light की intensity है, it is directly proportional to 1 by lambda raised to 4. So it is inversely proportional to 4th power of wavelength. Very easy. Then power of plane mirror. Now we know that for plane mirror your focal length is infinite and power is 1 by f, so it is 0. Okay. The earth takes 24 hours to rotate once about the axis. How much time does the sun take to shift by 2 degrees when viewed from the earth? So we know that it is 360 degree turn या rotation in 24 hours. So 24 into 3600 seconds. So for 2 degree time required how? So 24 into 3600 divided by 360. Okay. Into 2. So ये 10. Okay. So 48 into 10, 480 seconds. Very, very, very easy. Okay, then optical phenomenon taking place for mirror and lens respectively. So we know that for mirror it is the phenomenon of reflection, and for lens it is the phenomenon of refraction. So this is the right answer. Slit of size A is illuminated by parallel beam of light of wavelength lambda. The angle at which this light is diffracted approximately. So we know that amount of diffraction is lambda by A. Very, very, very simple, and you will find all the questions are directly from NCRT. All questions are framed from NCRT. They are not taken from any material. They are directly from NCRT. So let's discuss question number 9. The refractive index of the medium is 3 by 2. The speed of light in this medium is dash. Extremely easy. The refractive index n is C by V. So V is C by n. Your C 3 into 10 to power 8 and n 3 by 2. So it comes 2 into 10 to power 8 meter per second. Okay. In young double slit experiment, the distance between two slits, so you are given small d, 0.2 mm, so it is 2 into 10 to power minus 4 meter. Okay, 2 into 10 to power minus 4 meter. Then capital D is given 1.5 meter. The wavelength of light used, so it is lambda, and lambda is given 600 nanometer, so 6 into 10 to power minus 7 meter. Okay, so the distance between any two consecutive bright fringes, that is beta. So beta is lambda capital D upon small d. So 6 into 10 to power minus 7, capital D 1.5, and your small d 2 into 10 to power minus 4. So ये 3, so it is 4.5 into 10 to power minus 3 meter. So it is 4.5 millimeter. So this is your answer, D, 4.5 millimeter. Understood? Directly application of the formula, nothing else. So definitely it should be considered very, very, very simple. Now the intensity of the incident unpolarized light on a polaroid is I1. The intensity the intensity of unpolarized light on polaroid is I1, and intensity of emergent light. Now we know that emergent intensity is half of the incident. So I1 is equal to twice I2. So this is the answer. Okay. Unpolarized light Unpolarized light is incident on a plane transparent surface. The reflected and refracted rays are found perpendicular. What does it mean? According to Brewster's law, if the refracted ray and reflected ray are mutually perpendicular, then The reflected ray is plane polarized and your angle of incidence is angle of polarization. So here you can go for Brewster's law, n is equal to tan theta p. Your n is given 1.73. 1.73 is 1.73 is root 3. Okay, so theta p should be tan 60 is root 3. So it should be 60. Variation of stopping potential V naught with frequency of incident radiation for given photosensitive material is straight line. We know this. Okay. V naught versus F, it is straight line and your slope is H by E. Your slope is H by E. Understood? 14. The de Broglie wavelength lambda associated with an electron accelerated through potential 1 to 1. So we have direct formula for electron 0.1227 by under root V nanometer. So 0.1227 upon under root 1 to 1. That is 0.1227 upon 11. So you will get almost 0.112 nanometer. So it is 1.12 angstrom. This is your answer. I think it is very straightforward question. So there should be no any problem to any student. Monochromatic light of frequency 6 into 10 to the power 14 Hz is produced by laser. The power emitted is given the energy of the photon. When you are asked energy of the photon, there is then no need of power. It is directly HF. 6.63 10 to power minus 34 into F. F is given 6 into 10 to power 14. Okay. Then ये आपको आपको आंसर इलेक्ट्रॉन वोल्ट में फाइंड करना है. So you have to divide it by 1.6 10 to power minus 19. So 19 and 14 33. So it is 10 to power minus 1. Okay, minus 1. And if you simplify, you will get around 24, something like that. 24.86. So it is 2.486 electron volt. So 2.5 is your right answer. Direct application of formula, nothing special. What is the shortest wavelength present in Balmer series of spectrum? So we know that for Balmer series 1 by lambda is R 1 upon 2 square minus 1 upon n square. So it is R 1 upon 2 square. For shortest wavelength your n is infinite. So this is R by 4. So lambda is 4 by R. 4 1.097 10 to power 7. इसे आप सिंप्लीफाई करोगे you will get 365 nanometer. What is the angular momentum of electron dE plus 3 ion n is equal to 5? Now, according to Bohr's atom model, we know that angular momentum for any atom is nh upon 2 pi. Here you are given n is 5 at 6.63 10 to power minus 34 and 2 pi 2 into 3.40. 16. So this is 10 to power minus 34 and it comes around 5.28. Okay, so 5.3 into 10 to power minus 34 joule second is the right answer. What is the ratio of total energy of an electron in hydrogen atom in first excited state? For first excited state, your n is equal to 2, and for third excited state, your n is equal to 4. Now, E is proportional to 1 by n square. So, E1 by E2. So, it is n2 by n1 की power 2. So, 4 by 2, 2. So, it is 2. So, 4. 4 is to 1. समझ में आया? Any doubt? According to mass energy equivalence relation, you're given energy 9 into 10 to the power 13 joule, and you have to find corresponding maximum possible mass. So your relation is E is equal to mc square. So your mass is E by c square. So it is 9 into 10 to power 13 divided by c ka square, 9 into 10 to power 16. So it is 10 to power minus 3 kg, that is 1 gram. So your answer is 1 gram. Understood? ये भी डायरेक्ट फ्रॉम थियरी क्वेश्चन मेरा, और इसका आंसर है 5.49 मिलियन इलेक्ट्रॉन वोल्ट। आई थिंक बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स एमसीक्यू में तो 50 आउट ऑफ 50 स्कोर करें। For a radioactive element, half-life is 1.5 days. How many minutes will it take to disintegrate the element by 75%? Now, if the 75% disintegrate, then undisintegrated will be n by n naught, that is 25%. So it is 25 by 100. So it is 1 by 4, 1 upon 2 raised to 2. So your n is 2. So T is n tau half. Your n is 2, 1.53 days. Okay, but we have to find answer in minutes. So 3 into 24 into 60. So it comes 4320. Whenever you are given whether it is NAND gate or NOT gate, if both terminals are short, then it is NOT gate, undoubtedly, because it has only one input and one output. So it should be NOT gate. When forward bias is applied to PN junction, in forward bias what happens? Both electric field of the depletion layer and external electric field are in opposite direction. As a result, resultant electric field decreases and so lowers the potential barrier. Here you can see it is non-uniform electric field. Okay, so resultant force is that. Now on negative charge, resultant force is in opposite direction to electric field. For positive charge, it is in the direction of electric field. But here electric field is stronger. So force on negative charge is greater than force on positive charge, and as a result, this is the force. The resultant force is in right direction. So the dipole will experience a net force towards right. I think ये आपने समझा होगा, बहुत कंसेप्चुअल क्वेश्चन है। Dimensional formula of electric flux, again ये theoretical question है ब्रा, you can directly find it from ब्रा, ये आपका flux 5 EA, तो E आपका होता है न्यूटन पर कूलम मीटर स्क्वायर, न्यूटन m1 l1 t माइनस टू l2 t1 a1, ओके, तो m1 l3 t माइनस थ्री a माइनस वन, तो C। Plastic rod rubbed with wool is found to have negative charge of 8 into 10 to the power minus 7 coulomb. The number of electrons transferred. The number of electrons transferred Q is equal to Ne. So your N is Q by E. So your Q 8 into 10 to the power minus 7, 1.6 10 to the power minus 19. So it is 5 into 10 to the power 12. Okay, but here plastic rod becomes negatively charged. So plastic rod gains electrons and wool. Okay, so electrons are transferred from wool to plastic rod. How much charge should be placed on spherical shell of radius 25 centimeter? Have surface charge density 3 by 5 coulomb per meter square. Okay, so Q फाइंड करना है, इट इज सिग्मा इंटू 4 पाई r स्क्वायर, तो 3/5 4 पाई, योर r इज 25 सेंटीमीटर, सो इट इज 0.25 यानी 1/4, तो स्क्वायर होगा 1/16, पाई पाई कट ये 4, सो 3/4 इज 0.75, वेरी 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 सिंपल। The Colombian repulsive force between two alpha particles at distance 3 centimeters. So it is directly question from Coulomb's law. K alpha particle has charge 2e square by r square. So इसमें आप value put करोगे तो you will get 1.024 10 to power minus 24. ये आपका एग्जाम्पल है। Figure shows electric field lines of positive and negative charge respectively give the sign of potential. Listen, Q नजदीक है तो Q का पोटेंशियल P से ज्यादा है और Q और P दोनों के चार्जेस पोटेंशियल पॉजिटिव है, तो VQ माइनस VP डेफिनेटली पॉजिटिव है, तो ये पॉजिटिव है। अब यहाँ पर VB माइनस VA फाइंड करना है, तो B का पोटेंशियल B नेगेटिव है, सपोज उसकी जो वैल्यू है जरा, तो B का पोटेंशियल नेगेटिव होगा और वो कम कम नेगेटिव वैल्यू है और ये ज़्यादा नेगेटिव वैल्यू है, यानी सपोज VB जो है वो आपका -2 वोल्ट है और VA जो है -4 वोल्ट है, तो अगर मैं VB माइनस VA करूँगा तो आंसर आएगा +2 वोल्ट, तो अगेन पॉजिटिव, तो ये भी पॉजिटिव है, तो बोथ आर पॉजिटिव, तो यही आंसर है पॉजिटिव पॉजिटिव। फंडामेंटल क्वेश्चन टेक्स्ट बुक का एग्जांपल है, उसी से बनाया है, उसमें सिर्फ ये पी क्यू है, ये क्यू पी दे दिया है, आंसर उसमें भी दोनों पॉजिटिव ही है। Energy of a charge capacitor is U. Now it is removed from battery and then connected to two other in two other two other identical uncharged capacitor in parallel. What will be the energy of each capacitor. Energy of uncharged, अच्छा, energy of uncharged capacitor is U. Now it is removed from battery and then connected to two other. तो ये चार्ज जो होगा ना आपका टोटल 3 हो गए तो Q/3 हो जाएगा. एनर्जी इज प्रोपोर्शनल टू Q स्क्वायर, बराबर. तो ये आएगा U/9. The electric potential energy of 2 microcoulomb charge is 3 into 10 to the power minus 5 joule at a point in uniform electric field. The electric potential at point is सिंपल U is Q into V. तो V आपका हो जाएगा U/Q. So energy is given 3 into 10 to power minus 5. चार्ज इज 2 into 10 to power minus 6. तो ये मिल जाएगा आपको 15 वोल्ट. ठीक है. Equipotential surface at very large distance from collection of charges whose total sum is not zero are approximately, according to me it is plane, because if this is a bunch of charge at very large distance, the spherical surface is also locally plane, and if this is not true then plane equivalent potential surfaces are not possible, so the answer should be plane. टू बैटरीज ऑफ EMF. अब ये पैरेलल कॉम्बिनेशन है, तो पैरेलल में E इक्विवेलेंट क्या था, E1R2 प्लस E2R1 अपन R1 प्लस R2. ओके, तो इससे आप सिंप्लीफाई करोगे तो आपको समझ में आ जाएगा कि ये वैल्यू जो होगी E1 E2 के बीच मिलेगी. तो ए आंसर इज राइट आंसर. द लूप रूल. तो लूप रूल हमें पता है, इट इज लॉ ऑफ कंजर्वेशन ऑफ एनर्जी. द कलर बैंड्स ऑफ कार्बन रजिस्टर. अब इसमें लिसन, वी नीड मिनिमम वैल्यू. तो रेड में बराबर ये मिनिमम नहीं आएगा, इट इज 10 टू पावर 2 होगा. सिल्वर 10 टू पावर -2, सिल्वर 10 टू पावर -2, गोल्ड 10 टू पावर -1. तो सिल्वर लास्ट में होना चाहिए. नाउ ब्लैक ब्राउन, तो 0 1 इंटू 10 टू पावर -2, और ये ब्लैक ब्लैक 0 0 10 टू पावर -2, ये 0 पॉसिबल नहीं है. तो दिस शुड बी द आंसर. Steady current flows in a metallic conductor of non-uniform cross-section. Which of the following? Steady current flows in metallic conductor of non-uniform cross-section. Which of the following quantities is constant? So we know that current. Okay. Current is macro quantity. Okay. So throughout the conductor, current remains same. In cyclotron, charge particle undergoes acceleration all the time. It is true because circular motion is an example of accelerated motion. Speed up in D, ये गलत है. जरा D में उसकी speed constant होती है. Speeds up between the D's because of the magnetic field. It is due to electric field. Slows down within D, गलत. So this is the right answer, A. Uniform magnetic field 0.3 Tesla established along the positive Z direction. Okay, Rectangular loop side 10 centimeter by 5 centimeter carries current 12 ampere. The torque acting on this. Now listen. Here your magnetic field area vector is in this direction, so it is the direction of magnetic moment M. So your M cross B, both are parallel, so M cross B 0. So torque acting should be 0. I think right answer is 0. D, ये वाला आंसर. ठीक है. 39. Now according to me ये क्वेश्चन में थोड़ा गलत है. क्वेश्चन का फ्रेमिंग ये आपको दिया है जी, आई जी करंट कैपेसिटी दी है और ये आई दिया है, आपको फाइंड करना है शंट. तो इट इज आई जी जी अपन आई माइनस आई जी. तो 3 × 10⁻³ इंटू 10 minus 0.003. So this should be considered 10, 10, 10 cut. So it is 3 × 10⁻³ ओम. तो क्वेश्चन में यहाँ 10⁻³ होना चाहिए, तब जाके ये आंसर होगा. तो आई थिंक इसमें ये क्वेश्चन में प्रॉब्लम तो है. अब क्या कंसिडर करते हैं पता नहीं. In the magnetic meridian of a certain place, the horizontal component of Earth's magnetic field is 0.2 Gauss and deep angle is given 30. What is the magnetic field at the location? So your horizontal component is B cos phi. Okay, so B is H upon cos phi. So it is 0.2 divided by cos 30, that is 0.8660. So you will get 0.23 Gauss. 43. A square of side L meter lies in XY plane. तो आपका एरिया क्या होगा? L square और ये Z डायरेक्शन में होगा तो K कैप. मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इज गिवन, फ्लक्स फाइंड करना है A डॉट B. तो L स्क्वायर K कैप डॉट B नॉट 2I plus 4J plus 3K. Now K dot I 0, K dot J 0 और ये होगा L square B नॉट और ये 3. So it is 3 B नॉट L square Weber. When current I passes through an inductor having self-inductance for 4 Henry, if the current is made double, what will be the new self-inductance of the inductor? Okay, so we know that self-inductance does not depend on current, so it will remain 4 Henry. इंडक्टिव रिएक्टेंस से क्या होता है? इंडक्टर करंट को चेंज नहीं हो देता, तो लिमिट्स एसी करंट. द मैग्नेटिक फ्लक्स लिंक विद द कॉइल इज गिवन बाय, ये फ्लक्स दिया है बराबर, तो आपका ईएमएफ होगा सिर्फ मैग्नीट्यूड लूप डी फाई बाई डी टी. इसे डेरिवेट करोगे तो 40 प्लस 2. टी की वैल्यू आपको 2 दी है 2, तो ये 10 वोल्ट. करंट ई बाय आर 10 divided by 10 1 ampere. Power transmission line feeds input power at 2300 volt. मेरा step down transformer with its primary winding having 4000. अब ये आपको दिया है, listen, primary voltage 2300 volt or number of turns in primary coil is 4000. Your output voltage is needed 230, so secondary coil 230 volt, number of turns in secondary, it should be, ये 1/10 है तो ये 1/10 है, so it should be answer 400. Understood? For circuit used for transporting electric power, a low power factor implies, ये टेक्स्ट बुक का डायरेक्ट एग्जांपल है, लार्ज पावर लॉस, cos phi कम होगा तो इससे करंट ज़्यादा होगा और इससे I2R ज़्यादा होगा. Which of the following combination should be selected for better tuning of LCR? तो आपको Q वैल्यू ज़्यादा चाहिए. Q वैल्यू आपकी है 1/R, बराबर, ये फॉर्मूला है. तो R सबसे कम होना चाहिए, तो इस केस में R सबसे कम है, और L सबसे ज़्यादा होना चाहिए, इस केस में L सबसे ज़्यादा है. तो दिस शुड बी द आंसर. If the RMS current, you are given RMS current in 50 hertz, so your omega is 100 pi रेडियन पर सेकेंड. ओके, मैक्सिमम वैल्यू होगी आई नॉट या आई एम, जो भी आपको कंसिडर करना है. कितना होगा? 5√2 एम्पियर. T is given 1/300 सेकेंड. अब आपको बता दिया है T is equal to 0, करंट इज 0. तो करंट इज, AC current can be represented by as a function of sine function. So it is Im sine omega t. Your Im is 5√2 sine 100 pi and t is 1/300. So it is pi by 3. So 5√2 pi by 3 √3/2. So it is 5 under √3/2. तो आई थिंक ये पेपर काफ़ी आसान था और मैंने अपनी तरफ से मुझे जो सही लगा उसके हिसाब से मैंने आपको आंसर बताया. कौन से क्वेश्चन पर कौन सा कंसेप्ट यूज है ये भी बताया. थैंक यू.